Parents, are you looking to have your teen become more motivated, have more self-esteem, more self-confidence, engagement? Are you looking for them to really, truly know who they are and have a strong identity? Well, definitely. All of these things are things that parents are truly, truly thinking of that they want for their teen. They want to see a motivated, inspired, encouraged, very self-confident teenager. And parents, the teenage years are very scary at times. They're challenging. It's difficult. So understandably, can be a very challenging time where one day they're up, one day they're down. Their emotions are over here, then they're over there. So it can be really challenging to deal with that. So what I want to know is, do you have what it takes to be part of the movement that we are creating? Are you one of our tribe? So what I mean by that is, do you want your teen to be coached? Do you believe in the fact that through different types of exercises and support that can be given by me, that your teen would benefit? So yes, the answer is yes. What I'm offering you is definitely something that is foolproof. It is the best process. It is the best for your teen, but we're going to take that a step further. It is truly the best for your family. So if you are looking for transformation from your family, you've come to the right place. This is, yes, about your teen, and you are a parent of a teen, but this is truly the transformation of your whole family. So yes, I can coach your teen, but no, if you are wanting to be part of this tribe and think that you can handle looking within, that's where the true work begins. Because your teen is not on an island. They're part of your entire family. Whatever that family makeup might be single parent, divorce, might be a blended family, it might be two moms, it might be a traditional family. It doesn't matter. It could be grandparents, it could be aunts. No matter what it is that family needs to transform together and be on the same page, working on the same goals, and working on them together collaboratively alongside the team. Because that is the way that this is going to work. And if that is the case, you are someone that will be part of our tribe. And you will have your old ways of thinking, your limiting beliefs, the way that you were traditionally brought up, and that's all going to come into play. And what you are going to see is you're going to come to a new reality, to a new perspective. So yes, it can be scary. We're delving into new territory. And in that new territory comes growth. And with growth, we definitely often feel fear. We feel, we're not good enough, or we can't do this. But no, that's why this is myself alongside of you and your family. So if you are willing to look within, you can definitely be very successful with myself as a coach. Now, another thing that the tribe really consists of is we are solutions-based people. So if you see yourself as a solutions-based person, not someone that's going around complaining and, woe is me, no. Someone that understands, like, yes, we have a challenge, we have a problem, we have something that's occurring right now in our life. It is temporary, but we want to come out of this challenge much stronger and much more prepared to handle other obstacles that are going to appear in the future. So if you are someone that's solutions-based, you'll want to work with me, because we are going to brainstorm, we're going to come up with solutions, we're going to use research-based methods, and we're going to do what works individually for your team and your family. So we're going to pull from your values, your beliefs that are unique to your family, and we're going to take that and we're going to create a system that works for the whole family and that is going to be a solution for your family. If you have patterns and behaviors that you have created over time, which I know you do, and you may have gotten lackadaisical. This may be your third child. It may be you started a new career. It may be that you're very busy. There's all different kinds of reasons of why we get into certain patterns and behaviors that are not necessarily the healthiest for us. With that being said, that is not a bad thing. That is something that, as long as you recognize that and you're willing to say, I want to make this change for my family, and you look to begin new patterns, new behaviors, as small as one thing a week, this transformation can happen. So definitely being able to realize that you might get in certain patterns because it's comfortable, or because that's what you did when you grew up, or that's what your dad told you, or whatever it might be. You have to be willing to look at those beliefs, be willing and vulnerable enough to change those, and try new things. And it might not work. The first thing we try might not work. The second thing we might try might not work. That doesn't mean that the whole program isn't working. It means that maybe that behavior just doesn't gel with you. You might need to do something different in that respect. But we're going to work together to find what works for your teen and what works for your family. You have to be willing to listen. And by that, I mean, yes, listen to me, but truly listen to your teen. Yes, we want your teen to be successful. Yes, college and career are important. All of these things that we push our teens to are very important. But is our teen healthy? Are they truly doing what they want to do, what they in their inner self feel is right for them? Now, I'm not saying that we abandon all of our, college and career goals and we just, float around the universe. But what I am saying is we need to listen to them. So if we're pushing them to be doctor, lawyer, teacher, and they really want to do something like marketing, or they really want to do something on computers, or whatever the case may be, the point is that we're listening to them. So we're listening to their future goals, but we're also listening to them and what they're saying on a daily basis. So are you a parent that's willing to set aside time to spend just with your teen, to listen to what they have to say? And not to lecture them, not to fix anything, just to make them feel heard, to communicate with them. So you may think you're doing this, and you might be very well doing it to some extent, but are you truly doing this? Are you really taking the time out to listen to them? And then besides that, are you being vulnerable with your teen? So a lot of it has to do with, are they going to share with someone that won't share with them? Probably not. If you're judging, or you're, always trying to come up with a way to fix something, you can share your vulnerable moments with them as well and explain to them, like, yeah, this is what popped up at my job. It was really challenging situation for me to deal with, and explain the emotions that you were feeling as you went through this. Explain all of the, kind of the process you had to go to and how you went through this process. And then you realized whatever your learning was from that situation, how you overcame it, and how you came out stronger on the other end. So sharing these vulnerable situations and how we feel, truly our emotions, helps our teens to share their emotions more with us, and they in turn share how they feel. Now, once they share how they feel, you have to just hold space for them. It isn't about, again, fixing it. That's our old mindset. It's truly about listening, holding space, and then asking them, is this something that you would like me to give advice on? And if they say yes, then wonderful. But if they say no, I just feel this way right now, then so be it. So be it. Let it be. And little by little, you will build up that engagement and that connection. Another thing that parents in my tribe and teens in my tribe do are they give their teens responsibility, and the teens take on responsibility. So yes, we want to advocate for our kids, and we want them to do the best in school, and have a job or have an activity they do after school, be out in the community. We want to push them in this respect, but we also want them to advocate for themselves. So I appreciate when parents are very involved in their child's education, for example. But what I don't appreciate is when they don't allow their teenager to speak, or their teenager to check in with their teachers, or their teenager to to really maybe fail a certain assignment and have a natural consequence. So with that natural consequence, they will learn something. If a parent is always there and saving the day for their teen, it makes them feel good. They feel like they've, protected or assisted with their teen's, trials and tribulations. But truly, has that teen learned anything? If we get to the point of, let's say, for example, with a senior graduating, and, do we not want them to graduate? Well, absolutely not. But if they need to make up a class in the summer because they're not taking it seriously at the end of senior year, then maybe that's the natural consequence that they need. If they need to fail a test because they decided to make a decision to go out all night on the night before a specific test, no, we don't let them, not attend school the next day and make it up. We have them go to school and we see, well, this is a choice you made. Now you have to follow through, and we'll see what the natural consequences are. So you have to be willing to allow your child to possibly fail at times, and to truly, take that responsibility to build that autonomy for your teen. So really, if you are willing to kind of do all of the things that I just stated, be vulnerable, be open, really look within yourself to support your teen through this journey, and you're really willing to rewrite the narrative for your family, then you're going to be someone that wants to be part of our tribe. You'll be drawn to us. You will find that what we do together is very effective, very fulfilling, very satisfying, and it will allow you to reach the desired outcomes for your teen and for your family. So thank you so much, and we look forward to working with you.